The rally was called before the tragic incident in Bourke Street last night, and our heart certainly goes out to those people who were injured, to the family that is grieving. But we do know that incidents like this have been used to push Islamophobia, to blame marginalised communities and migrants and refugees in the past. Those communities are feeling nervous. We are here to stand in solidarity with those communities, to say that fear and racism cannot divide us.
Yeah, my name is Ayak. I am from the south of Sudan, and I live here in Melbourne for 14 years, and I used to live in Tasmania for 8 years. Well, one just simple example, if someone is angry, it blame you. The thing is your problem. And one example, I was coming from a tram from Melbourne Festival one time, and a young man came and he pushed me and took my chair and stepped on my feet, and I was wearing a high heel. And I moved and I said, "You should say sorry because you hurt me." And he went up, absolutely, and he said, "I don't want you in my country. I am so angry with the politician who bring you here." And actually, I told him, well, you should be very angry because the politicians are the people who make you to become a bargain. And he didn't like that. It was just kind of a joke. I tell it to be a joke. And so that's just one thing. But I had so many, I can't count, you know.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking as Ajak's friend to realise that just going about her daily life, she experiences racism so often here in Melbourne. The many tales that she's told me, walking through shopping centres, just going about her daily life. If there's a food court, you know, a security guard will follow her just because of the colour of her skin. I've never been followed by a security guard shopping in a shopping centre. And that's just little tiny things that happen all the time, right through to blatant, outright threats to her safety.
We've seen, particularly with Matthew Guy's election campaign, a fear campaign targeting African communities, over-reporting of so-called ethnic crime. We've seen also federally Peter Dutton talk about people being scared to go out to restaurants, demonising refugees, demonising migrants, saying that migrants should be forced to move to rural locations. And so the rally has been called by a coalition of groups, by activists from the Greens, the Labor Party, the Migrant Workers Centre at Trades Hall, the Sudanese community, a wide range of groups to counter that narrative and to push the racism back.
It is time for those in power to be movers and changers. As an African woman, I'm greatly offended when those who I'm expected to look up to are feeding into stereotypes for their political gain. It is a shame that every day I have to defend my rights to be called an Australian citizen. I constantly have to watch my actions and walk on tippy toes to assure people that I'm not a threat.
Usually people go to school to learn and socialise with friends, but because I'm black I have a different experience. I feel uncomfortable being in an environment where I don't feel like everyone understands me. From my own experience, racism in school is not a fake story, it's a reality. Particularly during the current political climate, I expected school to be a safe place where I could escape from the social persecution of the public, but unfortunately I face the same judgment. This feeling is not personal, it's a popular experience that many students of African background face. Young African students, like other students, are intelligent and ambitious, but their potential is overshadowed by the feeling of not belonging. Insensitive comments and inappropriate penalties remind us of the world we live in. As a black person, I have to work twice as hard, be extra careful of my behaviour, and carefully choose my words just to prove that I deserve or can handle an education.
Migrants are welcome!
Racists are not!
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Racism has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
Racism has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
Yes. We're here for three reasons. Right? We're here for a vigil for the victim. we're here to also celebrate the heroic actions of everyday Australians, including police, but everyday Australians we saw yesterday standing up and willing to fight to defend our country. And thirdly, we're here to say to the state government and federal government that we as Australians are unwilling to let Islamic terror, Islam, take us over.
I love Australia and I love my fellow human beings. I absolutely love them. But Islam it's anathema to everything that we stand for. And it's not a right or a left-wing issue. It's a human rights issue, and it's our human rights that are at stake.